Kody Brown's ex says he made Sister Wives all about him, but she's finally setting the record straight. Brown, the polygamous patriarch of TLC's hit show Sister Wives, is once again under fire, this time from one of his own ex-wives, who is breaking her silence and calling him out for making the entire family dynamic revolve around him. Fans have watched the Brown family's unraveling play out in real time over the past several seasons, but this new bombshell statement changes how many are now seeing the story. For years, viewers suspected that Kody was at the center of the drama, but now, one of the original wives is saying it outright. Sister Wives became the Kody show, and the cost was paid by the women around him. The woman speaking out? Christine Brown, Kody's third wife, who officially left him in 2021 after more than 25 years of marriage. Christine says that while Sister Wives was supposed to be about showing the beauty and challenges of plural marriage, it slowly turned into a one-man spotlight. And that man was Kody. In a new candid interview, Christine opened up about how she gradually began to see that her voice and the voices of the other wives were being overshadowed by Kody's narrative. She claims Kody controlled how their family was portrayed, what was shown on camera, and ultimately, how their lives were structured, both on and off screen. Christine didn't hold back. She said he always made it about him. Whether it was our family discussions, our decisions about where to live, or what we did on camera, he wanted to be the center of everything. And if you didn't agree with him, you were labeled difficult. She also revealed that the show's producers, while initially interested in showing all sides of polygamy, eventually leaned into Kody's version of events. Christine believes this helped build his ego even more and made him less open to listening to the women in his life. According to Christine, the final straw came when Kody began prioritizing his relationship with Robin, his fourth wife, above everyone else, both emotionally and physically. She says it became painfully obvious that his commitment to family unity only applied when it meant people falling in line with what he wanted. He used to say we were a team, Christine explained. But a team means equal voices. What we really were was background to his lead role. This new perspective is confirming what many fans have suspected for years. During the show's early seasons, Kody appeared to give equal time to all four wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin. But as the seasons progressed, fans noted a shift. More screen time was given to Robin. Kody was frequently seen at her home, prioritizing her children and rarely engaging with the others unless there was conflict. Christine said the emotional neglect became too much to bear. She says she spent years trying to make the plural family dynamic work, raising children, sacrificing personal dreams, and putting Kody's needs first. But eventually, she realized she was disappearing in the process. It was like I didn't exist outside of being Kody's third wife, she confessed. That's not a partnership. That's a prison. She also took time to address the ongoing misconception that she left the family out of selfishness or bitterness. Leaving wasn't about revenge. It was about survival. I needed to reclaim my life and my identity. I couldn't do that while constantly being told to stay quiet or be grateful for crumbs of attention. Christine's departure from the family was the first major shakeup in the Brown household. But it didn't end there. Janelle, Kody's second wife, also ended her relationship with him in 2022. And Mary, his first wife, later announced that she too had officially split from Kody. That left only Robin, the most controversial figure in the family, as Kody's remaining partner. Christine says she finds it heartbreaking that the family she once believed in so deeply has crumbled, but she doesn't regret walking away. I thought polygamy was about sisterhood and unity. What I got was hierarchy and favoritism. And at the top of that pyramid was always Kody. She also emphasized that she tried for years to bring up concerns about communication, emotional needs, parenting, and respect, but Kody often shut her down or dismissed her feelings. He was never open to feedback unless it was praise, she said. Anything else, he took as disrespect or betrayal. Christine says her decision to finally speak out now, years after her split, wasn't about stirring drama. It's about clarity. I want people to know the truth. Not just for the show, but for my children, for other women in similar situations, and for myself. Silence can be a cage. Speaking up sets you free. Since her departure, Christine has rebuilt her life. She remarried, this time monogamously, to David Woolley, and often posts joyful updates on social media, showing a newfound sense of peace and independence. Fans have praised her transformation and called her an inspiration for women reclaiming their power after toxic relationships. Christine says she hopes her story encourages others to recognize when they're being erased in their own lives and to take steps toward change. "I'm not the same person I was when I joined this family," she said. "Back then, I believed love meant sacrificing your needs. Now, I know real love includes being seen, heard, and valued." The response from fans has been overwhelmingly supportive. Many took to social media to applaud Christine's honesty and bravery. Hashtags like Team Christine and Free from Kody began trending as supporters rallied around her story. Meanwhile, Kody Brown has not publicly responded to Christine's latest remarks. But sources close to the family say he feels betrayed and believes the ex-wives are ganging up on him. However, critics argue that Kody is finally facing the consequences of years of favoritism, control, and lack of emotional accountability. This isn't the first time Kody has been accused of making sister wives all about himself. Throughout the series, he often dominated conversations, dismissed his wives' concerns, and made controversial decisions, such as uprooting the entire family to move to Flagstaff without clear consensus. Viewers remember scenes where the wives tried to express their opinions, but were quickly overridden by Kody's louder, more forceful voice. Christine's statement now validates what many long suspected, that the so-called family narrative was always filtered through one person's perspective. "I'm not angry anymore," Christine added. "I'm just free. And I want others to know they can be too." With her children grown and her new life flourishing, Christine seems to have found the peace that long eluded her inside the Brown household. She now encourages others, especially women, to trust their inner voice, even when the world tells them to be quiet. Sister Wives was supposed to show strength in numbers. But the real strength came when I chose myself. As Christine continues to speak her truth, the legacy of Sister Wives is being rewritten, not by the man who once stood at the center, but by the women who finally stepped out of his shadow. And for many fans, that's the story that should have been told all along.